Twits Gaming. My name is Silvermord, and I have been having one hell of a time beating Sans in Undertale, and it's already caused me to miss a couple days of actually uploading videos because I'm just repeatedly stuck dying. So we're gonna move on for now while I'm grinding through trying to beat this game. In the meantime, I don't want to leave you guys hanging without any videos still, so we are going to go on to a new game while I work on that off stage. So, we are going to play Magical Otoge Ciel. Oh shit. Which, this is available for free on Steam, so you can find it in the description below. Choices of the game don't matter except for the route selection. You can go back in the text by scrolling up. Enjoy the game. Hello everyone. Are you getting enough sleep? I sure hope you are, though knowing you, you probably aren't. The artwork is very nice, I like it. Very colorful and like almost watercolory in the coloring. If you don't feel like sleeping, how about a story to pass the time? I have one ready. This story really happened in a universe far away from yours and mine. Well, that goes for all stories. And lucky you, this one ends happily for once. Alright then. Once upon a time, there was a princess named Ciel in a kingdom called Emerine. Ciel was smart, earnest, and wanted to learn about her world. However, her father did not allow her to leave her home kingdom, not even once in her 18 years of life. She grew up in the company of people within the kingdom and heard many books about the outside world. She always hoped to see the world through her own eyes one day. That's a princess? Or was that a prince? I even wrote up a detailed plan and travel guide. Still rejected. The king really yelled at me this time. I guess he's tired of hearing me ask. Pardon me, but I do agree that it was a bit much of him. And just then, your father passed by in the hallway. You're just like, father left without looking at you. Oof. Sheesh, his presence never changes. Are you alright, princess? So she is a princess. She's just dressed more in regal guy clothes, which is actually kind of cool if you ask me. I'm fine, thank you, Florian. I see. So the king doesn't seem to be giving in even after all this time. I wonder if it would have been different if my mom was still alive. But I guess I wouldn't know. She was gone before I could remember what she was like. The king isn't ever going to let me out of Amrine. I'm not a kid anymore. Or, well, I still have a lot to learn, but that's why I want to go. Don't worry, I know what you mean. There are plenty of adventurers who are your age or younger. I don't know why the king insists on keeping you in the kingdom. Probably because you're the princess and incredibly valuable on keeping the bloodline going? Even if you are the princess and it's for your safety, this is a bit much. Well, I'm glad I at least have you on my side. All members of a royal family have a personal knight that they grew up with. All members of a royal family have a personal knight that they grew up with. I'm lucky to have Florian as mine. He's a few years older than me and has been with me for as long as I can remember. Florian worries a lot and is kind of cold towards others, but he's always been nice to me. Well, since this isn't working, there's only one thing left to do, and I'm prepared to do it. Run away, right? Patricide! No! Don't kill your father, that's fucked up. No. My apologies, I went to a dark place there. Florian always seems a little uncomfortable when I get close to him, even though we've always been together. Don't blame him for it or anything, but I wonder why. Ooh. Maybe he doesn't like me or something. Step closer to Florian and cup your hands over his ear, whispering your plan to him. I know a secret exit from the castle that leads out of Amarine. It's not in the hidden blueprints or any texts of the castle either. I'm the only one who knows about it. It's like the Legend of Zelda. I've checked a few times and there aren't any guards around there. I decided I'm going to run away tonight. Are you serious? I am. I'm all packed and ready anyway. Are you sure about this? I am. I've always been thinking about this as a last resort. I know it won't be the most pleasant trip, so you don't have to follow me if you don't want to. No, I'll go anywhere if you want me to, Princess. Really? I'm happy to hear that, but I hope I'm not forcing you. Not at all. I was just a bit surprised. It's quite an investment. It might be foolhardy last resort, but are you coming or not? Yes, I am. All right then. Thanks, Florian. I was hoping you'd come with me. I feel a lot better if you're with me like always. It's nothing. I'm your knight after all. Oh, he's so cute. In any case, I should get prepared. It won't take long. I'll be waiting then. They're gonna run away together, and they're gonna elope, and they're gonna live happily ever after. Want to know more about the world. The Black Knight. Sorry. Just then a familiar face comes by. Princess. Oh, hi, Anton. Anton is Florian's older brother and is the captain of the Royal Knights. He's even more distant than Florian and looks scary, but he's a nice person. People don't believe me when I say that, though. In the middle of work. I was merely passing by. Where's Florian? He's just getting something from his room. He said he'd be right back. I see. In that case, I will stay here until he comes back. Are you sure? Anton is always really careful and attentive. He's a little too serious, though. Maybe that's why people are intimidated by him. Some visitors of the castle see Anton. Is that the infamous captain of Amarine's Royal Knights? Shh, keep your voice down. Not that I've seen or heard about him being very angry, but... I mean, who wants to find out? Who wants to find out by mentioning his name? That we dare not speak. Poor saps just can't live to tell the tale. See those lighter streaks in his hair? Thought that was just coloring style. I heard that his hair color used to be pale like his younger brother, but the blood of his enemies dyed it red. Oh, how badass is that? I think he's used to it. That, he doesn't care about what others say. Don't worry about them. It's your natural hair color, right? Indeed. I can't imagine where those rumors come from. Are you harsh with training the Royal Knights? Maybe that's part of the reason. Perhaps, but I would rather be known for these rumors than be lenient. I think about it, this might be the last time I see Anton in a very long while if everything goes well. Never really talked much, but it still feels kind of lonesome. Sometimes the king has Florian travel outside Amarine. It's to broaden his horizons or something. Weird how it's not the same for me. In those times, the king has Anton as my bodyguard instead. Oh, has Florian travel outside? That started only a couple years ago, though. I don't really remember interacting with Anton before that. I guess he was always busy with the Royal Knights. Is everything going well with Florian? Of course, he's always been my knight after all. He was really helpful with my studies and research recently. I see. It's good to hear, but it was rather careless for him to leave you alone right now. You worry too much. He probably just doesn't want me to see his room. Is that so? You don't know what he could possibly have in there worth hiding. And what he could possibly be achieving? It isn't like him to be forgetful. Oh, we're just planning on visiting Amarine's town, so he's just making sure he has everything. I see. As always, take care and stay close to Florian. And don't get too close to the borders. I know. You worry too much, Anton. Remember that if you ever need anything, the Royal Knights are here for you. Although I would prefer if you called on me if possible. Trust the members of the Royal Knights, but it would give me peace of mind nonetheless. Is something the matter? Oh, he didn't mean anything weird by it. Of course. He's natural. No, it's nothing. It's nice that he's protective, but Anton is a little too cautious. He actually doesn't want me to travel outside the kingdom either. Were you asking the king for permission to leave the kingdom again? That's right. It didn't go well, though. The king got mad at me. you know, though? King mentions it to me from time to time. It's a little embarrassing. I'm sure you've heard all about my failures to persuade him. Oh, Florian's back. Sorry to keep you waiting, Princess. Not at all. I'll be taking my leave then. Ton leaves. Ton probably said something about me leaving you alone for a second, didn't he? You know him too well. Just that part of him. Two are the same as ever. Really okay with leaving, Florian. Might not see Anton for a while. We're not particularly close. Ouch. Well, we aren't on bad terms or anything. Because of our respective jobs, we don't spend much time around each other. We don't have much in common, I think. We don't look alike at all, either. There are 3 similarities, though. First of all, both of you have such pretty hair. Both have the same eye color. And you're both really stubborn. It's not... Like, when? Am I really? Well, in any case, make sure to get some rest during the day if you want to leave tonight. I know, but that means you have to rest too, you know? I can't do that. I'm your bodyguard. It's feel right to rest while you can't. What if I ask Anton to watch over us while we both take a nap? That would be uncomfortable for everyone. Remember when we were back when we were kids? I stuck around you like my life depended on it. I think that's the point of a bodyguard, but yes, I remember. I was 5 and you were 7. It's kind of silly naming a 7-year-old a bodyguard, but that's the tradition. Either way, I'm glad it turned out this way. I'm really lucky to have you as my knight, Florian. Thanks for everything. I still can't believe you agreed to this. Well, like I said, I am your knight after all. And the orders of a knight's masters are law. I'm not ordering you, though. If you didn't want to come, I'd just go by myself. Orders from my master, words from the master, they're practically the same. Also, wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just let you go on a It's not reckless, I have a plan. You helped me make this plan for weeks. Besides, I thought you had insomnia, so you wouldn't sleep at night anyway. You know what I mean. You're making me feel a little bad about bringing you along right now. Yes, but even if it weren't so, it's nothing. Let's pick up a few extra things in town. Told that Anton that's where we're going anyway. Once it was late enough, you and Florian snuck out of the kingdom through the secret exit. After heading through an underground path, you two arrived in the outskirts of Amarine within a few hours. The castle was still in sight, but it was the farthest you'd ever gone from home. We're outside. Looks like it's still dark, though. The path was well built and paved, but not even in the hidden blueprints of the castle. It's rather suspicious. Though I suppose there isn't a point to having a secret passage if you openly record them. True, for hidden blueprints, they weren't that difficult for me to find. By the way, Princess, how did you find out about the secret passage? I don't really know. One day I just felt like something was off and checked it out. Maybe I had seen it before or something. It's rather mysterious. In any case, that is the safest travel in the dark. We should keep moving. Should try to put as much distance as possible between us and Amarine after all. Who knows how long it'll take until people notice we're gone. Everyone is used to me shutting myself in for a few days after I've been rejected, so I think we'll be okay. That's right. It helps, but we still shouldn't rest easy. Most people outside of the kingdom don't know your face, so it shouldn't be too difficult to lie low. Even though there might be some royal knights or nobles traveling in the outskirts who know you. If we left overseas, it would be harder for them to find us. It wasn't on your travel plans, but traveling is all about detours, isn't it? I like the sound of that. Why are you so agreeable today, Florian? I usually not. A little. But you're really trying to help me out here and now. No, not at all. What is... Lights of the castle are being lit. But why? It's the middle of the night. Did something happen? Maybe they found out we're missing. No way, but how? No one's ever cared before. Why now? If they're really searching for us and we get caught now, I'll never have a chance to get outside ever. Let's go, Florian. Understood. Oh no, he's dead! As you two start leaving, you hear the sound of horses, galloping horses come closer. Oh shit! How did you know we were here? It's hardly the most important thing right now, but I know about the secret passage. I simply guessed that you two had used it after finding out that you had run away. But why would you... Pardon the interruption, Princess, but the king is utterly furious with me. I don't care. He's worried, Princess. The king doesn't know that you've run away. The king thinks something much worse may have happened to you. I still don't care. I don't understand, Princess. The king thinks it might be... Never mind. Kidnappers? Something wrong, Anton? Anton gets off his horse and runs towards you and Florian. What are you going to say just now? It's not important. Princess, please return to the castle. Your father is worried to death about you. Pardon my rudeness, Princess, but you are acting with your emotions in check. I know you're usually reasonable. Running away from home is... I know you might think I'm just being selfish right now, or that I'm acting rashly. It's the only way I could possibly leave that place. I tried to reason with him time and time again, but he never listens. He threatens to burn my books and keep me in the castle if I kept asking. Or did he already tell you that too? Princess. I don't want to be a princess if it means I can't leave the kingdom. I don't want to be sheltered. I don't want everything decided for me. Well, it's kind of part of being a princess. Go back and tell the king that I'm dead. I cannot do that, Lady Ciel. It's not princess, but it's not Ciel. Do you really agree with the king? Simply wish for your safety. And speaking of which, knight's foremost duty is to protect their master. You know this. If you want her to be safe, then I want her to be happy. I know Lady Ciel has been planning on leaving Amarine for a long time. The king is indeed rather excessive, but I know the reason. Even so, understand. Though I don't agree completely, I will try to persuade the king to allow your journey. But how will you persuade him? I know he trusts you, but he doesn't even think I'm safe enough to go outside the kingdom. Maybe that would work. What if Anton came with us? Maybe that would convince him. Well, only if Anton agrees to it. Royal Knights are here to protect you, after all. I will ask the king as soon as possible. Thank you. It's not worth anything, or it's not worth thinking, Lady Ciel. Nothing has been decided yet. Please escort Lady Ciel to Orenbar and head to its bridge. You've been there. I will meet both of you there when I get things back in order. Anton prepares to leave on his horse. You'll really ask the king? I promise. Cannot guarantee a favorable answer, however. So what will you do if he says no? I'm always a knight at heart, Lady Ciel. What's that supposed to mean? Do you know, Florian? You're a knight. I'm not my brother, though. I have no idea. It could honestly work either way. It's usually really straightforward. Picked a great time to be cryptic. Honestly, we can't trust Anton just yet. He might have been lying to us just now. He might be using this chance to tell the others where we are. I don't want to think about it that way, but you're right. And if I can't persuade the king, maybe it'll be over for me. Let's get going. There are still people searching for us. 2 of you put on cloaks and left the town for Orenburg. If it turns out that Anton is lying and just plans on catching us, then it wouldn't be smart to wait for him in Orenburg. In that case, we wouldn't have a chance. It's fine, Florian. Let's trust Anton. Just don't think that Anton would make empty promise. Alright. Forgot to ask Anton why he knew we were gone. I guess we'll have to ask when we see him again. Hope things will go alright. Huh. So, that is all the time I have for today. Thank you for joining me on Quits Gaming, and we will continue with more magical Otoge Ciel on the next episode of Quits Gaming.
Hey guys, I'm Bear.
I'm Silvermore.
And thanks for watching our video.
If you like what you see, why not like, comment, or subscribe by clicking the button to the bottom of this video. Or you can check out our other social media sites in the description below, or on this beautifully illustrated picture that Bear drew.
So we'd like to give you guys thanks for everything. And if you like what you saw, try looking at some of the other videos.
Always open to suggestions, so feel free to let us know if there's anything you'd like to see us play. Thank you for joining us again, and we will see you on the next episode. Mwah.
Bye, babies.